Hi, good morning, all of you. So, all of you able to see my screen? Hello, all of you able to see my screen?
Yes, Shiva.
Thank you. So, today we are going to discuss lightning. So, what is lightning? So, why we are going to use the lightning? So, what are the benefits of lightning? Let's see today. So, before going to discuss the lightning, so we know about the Salesforce. So, why we are using the Salesforce? Why we are using the Salesforce? For example, there was one a product is there. They were one a product. Let's you can go for any product like a mobile, laptop, whatever it may be. See here, I have a laptop. I have a laptop. So here we have one company that is a ABC company. So providing these laptops, manufacturing the laptops, and so they are trying to sell these laptops. Got it. So in starting this, this ABC company is not using any CRM or not using any software. Simply they are manufacturing the products, so they are trying to sell the products. How many number of persons purchase this product? We don't know. Got it. So what was the feedback? We don't know. So what was the expectations of the customers? We don't know. Why? Because we are not tracking any information related to our laptop. So day by day, so we have a lot of competitors is there in the market. Then XYZ company is there, right? PQRS company is there. So like that, a lot of companies, a lot of manufacturers are producing these products. In that situation, what we have to do? So we need to track the information related to my laptop. So what's my customer requirements? So what type of expectations they want? So based on that, so we need to do some modifications, and we are going to produce some new type of products. Just you can think, right? So we have a iPhone 6, we have a iPhone 6. So now we are using a iPhone 14 for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So for every model, right? One model to one model. So we have a lot of differences is there. Either maybe chipsets, either maybe performance, there may be camera. Got it? Maybe screens, what we are using, the display screens, the softwares, the security, everything will be updated to the market standards and user requirement. The starting days for mobile, like the Nokia mobiles. So what was the camera? A pixel we are having, that is a 3 pixel, 5 pixel like that. Now we're having a 64 megapixel, so 108 megapixel like that. So because see people are taking lot of images, so that's the reason they are increasing the camera capacity. The same way this ABC company wants to do the more sales, right? So they want to provide the service to the customers, a good service to the customers. Why? Because whenever we are providing a good service to the customer, so then only we are getting the more leads. Am I right? Right. If you are purchasing one product, right, the service is not good, then once again you are going for that manufacturer. No, you are not purchasing any product from that manufacturer. So if the service is good, right, you are using a mobile. Now we are using mobile. So then you can go for the laptop or any other electronic gadget from that company. Got it? So if you want to do this type of automation, so we have to use the CRM, customer relationship management. Customer relationship management. So in the market we have a lot of CRMs is there, but a Salesforce having huge demand for in the model of CRM. Because why? Because you know the reason. The Salesforce is cloud-based technology. The Salesforce is a cloud-based technology. So anywhere we can access. Earlier, what was the CRMs we have? Those CRMs are the not the cloud-based technologies. So we need to download and we need to install that particular software inside your device. So then only you can access. Then only you can access. Got it? Now, so now you know very well about what is CRM, what is Salesforce, why we are using Salesforce, and everything. Done. So with the help of this Salesforce, what we are doing with the help of the Salesforce, what we are doing, we are implementing the applications. Am I right? We are implementing the applications with the help of this Salesforce. We are implementing the applications. So, what type of applications? That is cloud-based applications. Cloud-based applications. No need to install into your device directly. You can access these applications from your Salesforce. You know how to create the environment also. Developer.salesforce.com to create the environment for the trial versions for the learners. If you got the job, your company will provide the login access, username and password. So just you can go for the login.salesforce.com, or else your company is providing a specific domain to access their products. Okay, chalo. So with the help of the Salesforce, we are implementing the application. Now I have an application that is a employee management system. Have a employee management application is there. So in this employee management application, what was the layers we have? What was the verticals we have? Hmm? The first one is what database layer, and the second one is what logic layer, and the third one is what UI layer. Third one is what UI layer. So what is database? What is database? If you want to store the data, if you want to store the data, that is called our database. For example, this is Microsoft PowerPoint. So here I am writing something, and then after here I am saving this file. Here I am saving this file. So this is nothing but what my database. This is the record. This is the record. Whenever I open this file, I'm able to see something information. I'm able to see something information. The same way in this application also we have a database. In this application also we have a database. This is my database. This is my database. Got it? So in this database, I want to store the records. In this database, I want to store the records. What's that? Database in the form of what? Records. Records. How we are creating the records? How we are creating the records? So we have two models. We have two models. The one is what? UI. Second one is what? Coding. So we can create the records so through the UI model, that is administration, and the second one is what development. We are writing the code. We are using DML operations. Got it? In the specific object, what we are doing, we are inserting the records. Maybe the account record, opportunity, contact record. So we can use the DML operations like insert, update, delete, upset, like these type of operations. We already seen earlier how to create the record through the code. So we know very well about how to create the record through the UI model also. Just to open the object and then click on new button, then you are able to see some fields. Just you can enter the information on that fields, click on save button. You are creating the database in this two models. Got a point? And then after, see here the database, we are storing the records. We are storing the records. Then after here we have some UI. This is my user interface. User interface. So between the user interface and database, what we have? We are having logic. We are having logic between the UI and database. What we have? We are having logic. So what was the use of logic? So whatever the information you entered in this UI, that information will be directly goes to the database if you are not providing any logic. Which leads what? So duplication will be implemented in this database. I already created one record with the name of Shiva. Then once again you can try to create the with the name of Shiva's record. Yes, system is creating that. Because so my UI don't have that much of intelligence to cross check with my database. Now what we are doing? So between the UI and the database, I'm creating one logic. With the help of logic, we are implementing some set of business logics. With the help of logic, we are implementing some set of logics. Now, just we can go for comparison between this admin and development. Now let's see what type of UI we are using in the administration model. Page layouts. Got it. Page layout. With the help of page layouts, we are implementing the UI. Then coming to the logic, what type of logic we are implementing without writing the code? Workflows, approval process. Next, flows, process builder. Some more automation tools is there to implement the logic. Then coming to the database, objects. Database is nothing but what? Object. So we are using this model in our administration. Then coming to the development. So writing the code. Writing the code. Now tell me, for the UI implementation, what we are using? We are using Visual Force programming, and the logic here we are using Apex programming. Apex programming. Database is same. Database is same. Objects. The objects will be available in the both the administration and development. In the development, we've seen already Visual Force programming and Apex programming. So Visual Force is for the what? To implement the UI. Apex is for the what? To implement the logic. To implement the logic. Got a point? So now, so this will be comes under what? Classic. This will be comes under classic experience. This will becomes under classic experience. Inside my Salesforce, we have two types of experiences. One is what a classic experience, and second one is what a lightning experience. What do you know about the classic and what do you know about the lightning? We'll see. So as of now, what we discussed in our administration training and development training, so that is in the classic. That is in the classic. The Visual Force programming and Apex programming, these page layouts, all those things will be in the classic. And one more point, so there is no difference between the classic administration and lightning administration. There is no difference. There is no difference. In the lightning administration, we have three extra tools. What are they? App builder, flow builder, process builder. These are three extra tools is there in our lightning administration, and rest of the things will be the same. The applications, objects, fields, got it. So workflows, approval process, record types, report types, everything will be the common. Only these three tools was introduced in our lightning administration. Lightning administration. Now, so you got about admin, right? You understand the administration. There is no difference between Classic and Lightning except these three tools. Next, coming to the development. So forget about the database. Why? Because right, you are creating any database except the objects? No. Why? Because Salesforce is managing everything, the database, inside the database. Forget about the database. In our development also we see same thing, same point. Got it? So we discussed VF programming and Apex only. We didn't touch the database, right? Then coming to the development. Development. So basically this development will be divided into two things. What are they? The first one is what UI development, and second one is what logic development. Forget about the database. Forget about database. So logic is nothing but what? So what type of logics we are implemented here? That is Apex, like oops concept we discussed, classes we discussed, triggers we discussed. Next, a getter method, a setter method, some visual force pages, schedule Apex, batch Apex, controllers. So all these comes under logic. All this comes under logic. So majorly the development will be divided into the two parts, the logic and a UI. Logic and a UI. Got it. So we already seen this Apex, OOPS, classes, triggers and everything in our Apex development. Apex programming. Now come to the UI, user interface. Now come to the user interface. So this user interface will be divided into the three models. Three models. The first one is what? Classic, and second one is what? Lightning development, and the third one is what? LWC. Third one is what? LWC. In the classic model, so what type of programming we use? In the classic model, what type of programming we use? We used visual force programming. We used visual force programming. In the lightning development, so what type of program we use? That is URA. That is URA. In the LWC, what type of a programming we are using? That is a LWC, Lighting Web Component. So the classic development is nothing but what? That is a visual force programming. The lighting development is nothing but what? URA and LWC. So now in this course, what we are learning? That is URA plus LWC. So these two comes under lightning development. These two comes under lightning development. You know very well about the Salesforce product. You know very well about a Salesforce a product. Now tell me, what are the Salesforce product? We have a admin, development, sales cloud, service cloud, marketing cloud, CPQ, a velocity, instant electric. So lot of products, IoTs, something something XYZ. Just you can try to log in the trial versions. All the products will be in the format of what? Lightning. All the product in the format of what? Lightning. So maybe in the 1 or 2 years, the classic will be not available. So they will remove. And obviously, the workflows will be removed by the Salesforce, and the process builder also will remove soon. So these workflows actions and the process builder actions, all the actions will be included in our flows. The same way in the coming years, so there is no classic. Everything will be in the format of a lightning only. So what is lightning? Practically, I will see what is lightning, so how it will be look like. So first of all, you need to log into your Salesforce account. Okay, so here we already log in into my Salesforce account. Now let's see. So this is my classic. This is my a classic experience. This is my a classic experience. So here I have a accounts object. Just to open the accounts object. This is my object, and here we have fields. See here, these are the fields, and here we have some applications. See here, the top right here we have drop down is there now. So this is the application menu. Same account object, same field, same application we'll see in our Lightning also. So how can I switch to the Lightning? The top right here we have a switch to Lightning experience is there now. Simply click on that a switch to Lightning experience. Then automatically your Salesforce org will be moved to the Lightning experience. Your Salesforce org will be moved to the Lightning experience. See, this is my Lightning experience. So here also we have accounts. Here also we have contacts, campaigns, dashboards, and everything. See here. So just I switched to the Lightning experience. In the classic, I opened the fields, right? I clicked on a new button. I opened the fields. See here, the same fields information will be available in the Lightning also. This is my object. Click on that object. So what are the records we have? All the records will be available here itself. All the records will be available here itself. If you want to create any new record, just you can go here, click on new button. See here, the fields will be available here itself also. So means there is no difference between the database level. The changes will be happened in the UI only. So earlier what was the UI we seen? So now what was the UI we seen? Really different. Got it? So then coming to the app launcher. See here, the top right, in the classic top right, there was drop down is there for the application selection. Now here in the Lightning, see here, top left here we have 9 dots. Just click on that 9 dots and automatically your app launcher will be displayed. Just click on here, view all, see. So whatever the application you want, you can select it from here itself. Got it? Right? The UI level is a purely different. The UI level is a purely different. See here. Here we have a one record. Just I opened one record. Just I opened one record. So did you observe here? So this is one box. This is one box. This is one box. So what is these boxes? What is these boxes? These are the components. These are the components. Got a point? Right? So Lightning is a reusable concept. Lightning is reusable a concept. So whatever the things you created earlier, you can reuse it in any other application, any other object. For example, here we have a new contact is there. When I'm clicking on here new contact, I'm getting one pop-up. See here, I'm getting one pop-up. So these are the informations we have in the a contact object. Got it. Here we have a new case. Just to click on that a new case. So then we'll get one form. So now we can go for the a contact object. Now we can go for the a contact object. Open any one of the record. See here itself also we have a new case. See here, same fields is available in the contact case and account case. So you are creating two times for this case? No. We can create only one case and we can reuse this case wherever you want. Got it? So reusable concept. Reusable concept. We can reuse the components so wherever you want. Got it? See here, this is one card. This is one card. This is one card. The contacts object, whenever I open the contact record, so here we have a multiple cards is there. Multiple cards is there. Got a point? Right. So now you can go here opportunities. The UI is a high-end UI we are using in this Lightning. So just open any one of the record. For example, here Burlington Textiles is there. See, so this is what opportunity stage. Opportunity stage. So here this one is closed on. Now you can select this one. See here how it will be look like. How it will be look like. So mark as the current stage. See here. decision making. Decision making. Now the same record, same Burlington under the opportunity, same Burlington. What I am doing, I am moving into the classic. Just you can come here, switch to the Salesforce the classic, go here, opportunities, open this Burlington Textiles. See here, the stage is decision makers. How it will be look like in our lightning and how it will be look like in our classic. Got it? How it will be look like in our lightning, how it will look like in classic. That is purely different. In the lightning we have a multiple cards is there and the user interface is so very rich a UI we are using in our lightning. This is the first difference between a classic and a lightning. Classic and lightning. The second one. The second one. That is a server. So basically, the classic experience is a server side controller. Server side controller. For example, let's see, I'm in opportunities object. Now you can scroll down. I want to create a task. See here, a new task is there now. So when I'm clicking on here, a new task, and automatically the opportunities will be gone. Automatically opportunities will be gone, and the task will be available. The task will be available. Got it? So at a time also we cannot to do multiple operation in this classic. What about lightning? We'll go switch to the lightning experience. See here, this is my opportunity. I opened a one record in this opportunity. So whenever I am going to change the status, stage, whenever I am changing the stage, I forgotten to create a note. Then what I have to do? Here we have new note is there now. Click on that new note. So in the back end, we already in the opportunities record. So we can create a new note. We can create a new note. Right? You can go here details, click on the details. So once we click on details, here we have some fields. We have some fields. What I'm doing amount. So just to click on that edit in the amount. So now this record in the edit mode. Now this record in the edit mode. Then after click on here a new case. Click on here a new case. The case will be opened. Still this record edit mode. See here. Still the save button will be available. Still the save button will be available because this one is edit mode. So you can do multiple activities in the Lightning platform. In the classic experience, you cannot do multiple actions at a time. But in the Lightning, we can do multiple actions. That is called the what? SPA. What's that? SPA. SPA is nothing but what? Single page application. Single page application. Got it? In a single page, you can create the application. The lot of logics and a lot of actions will be available in a single page. You are not redirected to the other pages. Got it? So you are not connecting every time to the server. Got a point? So whenever you log in into the Lightning experience, simply what was the applications and what was the records, everything will be downloaded in your cache memory. When I'm clicking here, new case, right? A system is showing the information. So once we clicked on save button, so then only the system is connected to the server, unless until system is not connected to the server unless until a system is not connected to my server. But coming to the classic, every time you need to connect to the server. Every time you need to connect to the server. Approximately, so in a classic experience, for every page internally we have a minimum 25 to 30 pages. Minimum 25 to 30 pages. Go here accounts. Go here, accounts. Click on Burlington. See here, I open this record. See here, just you can observe how many buttons we have. How many buttons we have. Left side also, create new. How many options we have. When I'm clicking on here product, so simply it will go to the product section. Simply it will go to the product. But coming to the lightning, still you are in accounts, still you are in Burlington textiles record, you can create the product. You can create the product. Got it? So lightning is a single page application. Classic is a multiple page applications. In application, we are using multiple pages, and each and every time we are connected to the server. Each and every time we are connected to the server. So what is this server? So basically, we have two types of approaches. The first one is server side controller, and second one is what a client side controller. So what is this server? What is this client? For example, here we have one user, end user. So end user requested something, then it will connect it to your server is nothing but what instance, like na123 na234, like that we have instances is there na? So every time you are connected to your server. Next, client side. So what is the meaning of client side? So whenever you requested something, the system is not going to your server. System is not going to your server. So inside your Salesforce application itself, we have a solution. The best example is what? Calculator. The best example is what? Calculator. So what we are doing inside the calculator? I want to find out the addition. So here we have a first number and a second number. And then after here we have a logic. What's that logic? So first number plus second number, it gives the result. See here, in this model, so if you are connected to the server, what happened? You are wasting the server time, first of all. You are wasting the server time. You are utilizing the server more time. So what happened if you are using the server more time, and automatically server load will be increased. Sometimes we are getting some breakdowns. Then you will get one doubt, Shiva. Then so in what situation we can request the server, right? So if you want to database, if you want to get any database, so then you can request the server. If you want any database, then you can request the server. If you don't want database, so no need to connect with the server. Why? Because the logic will be within the application only. You itself only logic. Got it? So whenever you want the database, then only you can go and connect with the server. Otherwise, always just have to implement a client side a controller. Client side a controller. Got a point? So client side a controller. So in our Lightning, so most of the applications we are implementing client side. The why? Because the client side applications will be faster than compared to the server side applications. Because the inputs and logic and output, everything will be available in your application only. The inputs provided by the end user, got it? The logic, what was the logic performed by provided by the end user, and the result will be coming very fastly. Why? Because you are not connected to the server. So here the end user click on submit button, then the request will be goes to the server. Server will check the syntax and everything, and then after server is providing the output. But coming to the client side server, everything will be available the browser itself. Means what? Client end side. Got a point? So this is so one of the most difference in our Lightning. So still we are discussing Lightning. So but we didn't discuss what is Lightning. So what is Lightning finally? What is Lightning finally? Lightning is the collection of tools and technologies. The Lightning is a collection of what? Tools and technologies. Inside the Lightning, we are using multiple technologies, multiple tools we are using, and multiple technologies we are using. So majorly this Lightning will be divided into the three categories. The first one is what? Experience. The second one is what? Platform. And third one is what? Design system. The Lightning is nothing but what? It's a collection of tools and technologies, which includes the experience. Experience is nothing but what? As of now, what was the UI here you are saying? What was the user interface here you are saying? So that is called the what? Experience. So what was the UI? So what was the Lightning cards? What was the applications we are using? See here, we have a multiple cards is there. This is one card, this is one card, this is one card, this is one card. In the background, we have a blue color is there. So this is called the what? This is called the what? Experience, Lightning experience, UI experience, UI experience. When compared to the classic, we have a better and a rich user experience. Next, platform. So what is the meaning of platform? If you want to implement this card, if you want to implement this card, if you want to implement this card, this card, got it? So what we have to do? You need to write the program. You need to write the program. The code behind this card is called what? Platform. The code behind this card is called what? Platform. So what type of platform here we are using? We are using Aura plus LWC. So these two things are coexist together. So we can implement one perfect Lightning application with the help of a Aura and LWC. Got a point? Right? So inside my LWC, we cannot use Aura. Inside my LWC, we cannot use Aura. But inside the Aura, we can do LWC. So coexist each other. Coexist each other. You will get one doubt. Shiva, can we include the classic inside the Lightning? Yes. For example, I have one Visual Force page is there. Got it, right? So Mr. Raj created one Visual Force page. Got it. So Mr. Ram creating one LWC or Eura component. So in this LWC or Eura component, so I want to use this Visual Force functionality. So can I write everything from the scratch onwards in the LWC and Eura? No. So what was the Visual Force page here we have? You can render that Visual Force page in our Lightning also. Then see here, Ram created one LWC or Eura component. Right? So here we have one functionality like a login page. I want to use this login page in this Visual Force page. Is it possible? Yes, we can use the Lightning components inside my Visual Force page also. Got a point? So everything will be possible through the code. Everything will be possible through the code. Got it? So now you will get idea about the platform and a UI experience. So what about a design system? What about a design system? Lighting design system. So by defaultly, for example, let's open a record. See here, did you see here contact? Here we have an icon. Here we have an icon. Opportunities icon. Here something, some icons. See here. So here we have an avatar is there. So top right profile avatar is there. The bell icon, settings icon. Got a point? So we have a Salesforce logo. So here itself also, whenever I launch a app launcher, here itself also we have some icons and some user interface is there, UI is there. Got it, right? So in generally in our Visual Force programming, so what we are doing, so you have to create this icon, then you can upload into the static resource. Then after you can use it that static resource ID anywhere you want. But coming to the Lightning, right? The Salesforce is providing Lightning design system. Lightning designer system. So in this lightning design system, right, so they already pre-built something. For example, utilities, some boxes. See here, some boxes is there. Got a point. So like that, so they are providing some pre-built functionality. Pre-built functionality. See here, lot of things is there. Some tools and icons. See here we have some icons, some action icons, standard and a custom object icons. So just you can call this name there. Just you can call this name, and automatically you are getting the functionality. Automatically you are getting the functionality. You got it? Right. So what is the lighting definition? What is a lighting definition? Lightning is a collection of tools and technologies to provide significant upgrade to the Salesforce platform. Salesforce platform. For what? For getting rich user experience, the efficiency, and the reusability of the resources. Reusability of the resources. Got it? So this is a lightning experience. This is a lightning experience. Then, so why we are using lightning experience? Why we are going to learn this lightning experience? Got it? So first of all, the UI. Coming to the UI history. So in 2007, we are using S controls, Salesforce controls. In 2010, we are using Visual Force programming. In the 2015, we started a Jura. In 2018, we are using LWC. Then all of you get one doubt. Shiva, this Jura and WC both are comes under Lightning. Then why we have Jura, why we have a LWC? Got it. So both are comes under Lightning only. See, the Jura is not a Salesforce product. Jura is not a Salesforce product, right? This is a third party a framework product. With the help of your not only Salesforce product, you can implement other application products also, other platform products also. Got it, right? So this is not a Salesforce product. This is a third party vendor product. So now, as of now, this one is free. As of now, this one Jura is free. So maybe in future we don't know whether they will charge or not. Because if the more users using the Jura, then what happened? So they have a lot of maintenance cost and all those things. In that situation, so they are charging. As of now, we are using WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook. Everything is the free of cost. Got it? How many number of users are using WhatsApp? If you have a smartphone, obviously you are using WhatsApp. And WhatsApp is charging anything to you? No. If the WhatsApp starter, so 1 rupee per month, then you think, okay, 1 rupee per month, that is very cheap. But how many number of users as of now using this WhatsApp? The millions of people using this WhatsApp. Got it. So that's the reason the 2015 the Salesforce started using Jura, and then after 2018 onwards, right? 2018 mid means what? Nearly 2019 onwards. So they introduced Lightning Web Components (LWC), Lightning Web Component. So this is what open source. Open source is nothing but what? So no need to pay anything. You can implement the applications in LWC. You can use the LWC as a free of cost. Java is a open source. Java is a open source. Android is a open source. Windows is a open source. Mac is open source. No, we need to pay. Got it. So you're also a third party. As of now, this is free, but in future maybe they will charge. That's the reason we use LWC here. So not only in my words, so just have to go and check. So what was the job requirement in the job description? So everyone will provide a LWC, Lightning Web a component. So as of now, what was the a company starting build the application? So all those guys are using LWC itself. The visual S controls gone, right? The Visual Force pages will go on, and Euro also will go on. The stable technology is what? That is a LWC, Lightning Web Component. So whatever the applications we are implementing, got it, from 2019 onwards, so all are using LWC. So before, what was the applications we are implemented with the help of S controls, VF pages or Eura, then so we are migrating to the LWC, because in coming days the sales was not providing any support for these technologies. Got it? Right, so mostly S controls and visual force Eura will be exist, no problem. So why? Because right, in what situation we can use the Eura? For example, I have an application is the ABC application. So everything I written in terms of LWC. Got it? Some functionalities, why? Because the LWC is a beta version, still they are introducing some new features. Got it? One functionality is there, one functionality is not available in this LWC. Then in that situation you can go for the Eura. So what are the things we cannot implement in the LWC because of this one is a beta version? So just you can go and implement that one in Eura. In that type of model, we are using this Eura and LWC together. Then who can learn this Lightning? For example, I don't have any admin experience. I don't have any admin experience. I don't have any development experience. I don't have any visual force experience. Can I learn a Lightning, Eura and LWC? Yes. If you don't have any knowledge in administration, development, and a visual force, still you can learn this Eura and LWC. So what type of a programming here we are using in this Eura and LWC? So that is a Java script. Java script. Java is different, and JavaScript is different. Java is different. Java script is different. JavaScript is easy to understand. Here we are using HTML and JavaScript, CSS. All technologies together. All technologies together. Got it? So you know what is Salesforce? It's a collection of tools and technologies. Collection of tools and technologies. Got it? So in our training, we are going to discuss Eura from the scratch onwards, and LWC also from the scratch onwards. Got a point, right? So see here, Eura will be started in which year? That is 2015, and the Lightning LWC 2018. So now, how many years we have? Around 4 to 5 years. 4 to 5 years age of the LWC. So this is the right time to learn the LWC, because in your resume, if you provided, right, I worked as a 2 years in LWC, then obviously your recruiter pick you. Got it, right? So here this person is there, this person having 10 years of experience in Salesforce, right? So this person is there, this person having 4 years of experience in Salesforce. In this 4 years of experience, 1 year in LWC, here 0 years in LWC. Now the recruiter will pick this person. Why? Because as of now the market is LWC. As of now the market is LWC. Everything we are implementing in the LWC. So that's why the more demand in Lightning. Got it? So if you want to work with LWC, so first of all you need to learn Eura. Got it? So if you don't have a Eura knowledge, you cannot go and write this LWC framework. Just simply, this is Bahubali 1, this is Bahubali 2. So if you didn't watch Bahubali 1, so you cannot understand what happened this Bahubali 2. Why Katappa killed Bahubali? Still question mark after completion of Bahubali 2. Right? So if you want to write the program easily in LWC, so first of all you need to learn Ayura. After that, we'll go for the LWC. The concepts will be the same. Got it? The concepts will be same. Right? Who are having hero, heroines, hero itself, same. There is no change. Right? Same thing. For example, here I'm creating one card. Here itself also I'm creating one card. Here I'm creating one application. Here also we are creating the application. There is no difference. But so writing the program is different. Writing the a program is different. In the Jura, if you written 10 lines in the Lightning, you can written 3 lines itself. The Lightning is easy to write, easy to understand, easy to write. So generally, how we are writing like a concept or something, some essay or paragraph, the same way the Lightning programming also. So once you understand the basics, but coming to the Jura, we need to follow the standards. We need to follow the syntax. Coming to the Lightning, very easy compared to the Jura framework. Got it? So this is about Lightning. So we are discussing Jura from the scratch onwards and LWC also from the scratch onwards.